Alright, how's it going? Welcome to the pre-finale of Tears of the Kingdom, where, well, Link's been bored out of his mind here. We're just kind of waiting for the rain to clear, because we have one Korok over here, and he is one out of the remaining 40 left, because all the leaf pins are Koroks. There's only 40. That's like the last big thing we have to do. That on top of just a couple more armor upgrades, which we do need a couple more gems for. It's just some like the green tunic stuff. But between those two things, that's basically going to be it for the run, and I'm very excited to do it. For those gems, we can kill some taluses and whatnot. For the Koroks, we'll just get the Koroks, and yeah. Excited to finish, but also it's been a long but fun journey. So yeah, welcome everyone. Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday night. Be the second to last one, and our next Wednesday series will be a challenge run playthrough. But yeah, it's been almost a year with this one. I just can't wait for this rain to stop. Please. 7:55 a.m. And, oh. The rain still kind of continues on a little bit, yep. It was almost perfect timing. I was like having my game run before this to make sure the rain would go away. Because, oh, I guess I could use my slip resistance stuff. Oh well. Not important. Thank you for the dollar toes, and thank you, Evie, for... Oh my god! It's the 50, but it has a little fox guy popping out. Thank you, I appreciate it so much. Wow. Welcome, everyone, sorry. Just getting things kicked off, I was almost late. You'll miss these streams? In a way, I will too. Like, it's very fun to be just, like, very overpowered, have every item in the game. Because you can really just experiment very openly. But, you know what? That time will come again some other points. For now, we have everything. We have meat shield. We can slide around, hop around. Really just all the options. Korok there. I'm going to kill the bokoblin first. Okay, so 39 Koroks. I know the boss guy's here. It was like an enemy camp in Breath of the Wild. A lot of patrollers, and now it's pretty dead. But you gotta love the single Pikmin bokoblin in the middle. You know, fine. If it's a Pikmin battle, I'm okay with that. Also tall grass. Okay, how about this? Eye for an eye. That was mildly close, but not close enough. Oh, yep, it got one, it got one. Should be more of a fan of this. And the fire is no more. It's okay. We have plenty of these. I just want to get the silver one here. Just to burn up. There we go. And a little bit faster. I almost know where everything is now. There we go. It got him to half. Go back in. No! Wrong way. Mineru's my enemy half the time. Of course you're the last one left. All right, we still have to do Pikmin. Finish off with your kind. That was kind. And we got another one. Okay. It's funny how the scaling works. You just have a bunch of red enemies in places, and then once in a while something will be scaled all the way to silver. But it'll just be like one in the pack. So. Also, thank you so much, Evie, for the 10. Do I have a pet? Not with me currently. My parents have a lot, and I was with them up until like 2 years ago. So they have a lot of cats, and they're very silly. Mostly either silly or scaredy. But I like cats a lot for that reason. I'm not sure if we'll get one here though. I just live with my girlfriend, so maybe in the future, type of thing. I'm open to many pets, so. Ooh. Sucks because my favorite animals aren't really like the pet ones. Like, I like monkeys a lot. I think pigs are silly. Sometimes just like cool birds are cool. Those can be pets. But yeah, my animal standards are different in this game. I hunt everything. Meat. See, it's on my back. Oop. Oh, yeah, and all the sages following me today. Maybe we'll see the spotlight. So, oh, yeah, we still have a couple of these guys left. Alright, these are worth 2, so. Over there. I can't have more than like 3 of those left. So I love this range on the bow. Oh. It's okay. We could mech battle it. Oh. Okay. I guess that's fine. Get a little closer. Take care of the weak guys. One of them. Hello. It's okay, get equipped. All for that. Okay. Stick. Increased damage by like 2. Oh, the wooden bow. Like the rarest weapon in the game for no reason. There was like 3 wooden bows in the game, or I'm not sure the exact amount. But they like don't exist. Okay, just keep hitting him away from his home. We're gonna kill him with homesickness. Ow. Good way to go out. And you need to go out too. Okay. Constant headshots and breakage. Okay. Drag them far enough, you just lose their brain. About to take him off the cliff here in a moment. This is practical. Yeah, most weapons last up to 15 hits when on the arms. Unless their actual durability is lower. But yeah. I'm pretty sure it's melee weapons, bows, and shields that are like that. Unless it's just melee weapons. If it's just objects, then it depends on the material. So most wood objects last for 5 hits on Minoru. Most stone and zonai objects last for 10. And then metal objects last for 15, just like weapons. So that's kind of interesting how there is like a durability system that's unique to Minoru. Oopsies. Okay. Now Korok time. Wish I could fuse the travel guide to this, but oh well. Yoink. This is probably gonna be nothing important, but there's so many chests like this in the world where it's like, why is it just always open? Well, this is why. But good modifier though. Also, yeah, I've never seen a long throw throwing spear yet. Like this entire time I played the game, I wonder if it's even a thing. Because throwing spear naturally has a long throw effect. I'm like genuinely curious. I'm gonna reload like once, maybe twice. If we don't get it, I'm just gonna mentally chalk it up that we can't. But in Breath of the Wild, if you had got a throwing spear and then had long throw in it, you could literally like throw it across the map because like the 2 long throw effects would like stack on top of each other. And it was cool, but literally every time we got a throwing spear in this game, it's never been long throw. Okay. I want to try like once more. And then we'll get Mr. Korok. Because really there's not a lot left to do. But I like figuring things out. Experimenting. In the moment. So. Because if I think of something and then I don't execute on it, I'm going to forget. But this is our time. After one more, I'm going to chalk it up as potentially no. Like mentally, it's not a full experiment. Also, thank you, Evie, for the 2. Yeah. Yeah. I like their silly noises. They do the yahaha. They make new silly noises in tiers. One of them just goes like oogie, and I think it's funny. Why does that stick out to me? I don't know, but one of them says oogie, and it's very funny. It's actually specifically the travel guys. 1 second. Out of spite, I'm just throwing this anyways. See, long throw. Yeah, I've just never gotten a long throwing spear this entire game, so that'd be weird of them to, you know, to like not enable that. So that'd be fun, you know. I see no negative benefits. Also, what does it want us to build? Also, you think Oakley made that sound in Breath of the Wild? Oh, I forgot what all the Korok village Koroks said in that game. But I just like their sound effects. They're just very happy and silly. It's gotta be one of my favorite races in the game. That's why I like Gorons too, because they're also happy, silly. Also, I just thought of a thing I could do. Unique car. Takes advantage of this odd stone piece. Here we can balance it perfectly. And then I will get my small wheels. Just need 2 of them. See, I like being a bit unorthodox. Like that's fine, but always tilt these up. You can handle so much more terrain. Especially uphills, which you'll deal with a lot. Oh, right, okay. Turn my own angle to make this more sensical. Guy, you're in the way. Oh. Also, fine. Also, I should downgrade my version. I know there's a lot of glitches on past versions, but I'm really not interested in that stuff. There's just so much cool, like, you know, canon content in this game, and so many things you can do with the game. I don't want to just break it and I guess cheat full way. Like, even with like, I don't know, getting materials and stuff, there's so many fun ways you could do it. I see duplication when it comes to like star fragment farming, because that's really tedious, but other than that, I'm not a big fan. Also, is this, I feel like we, oh, that is perfect. Yeah, it looked perfect from when I was, you know, eyeballing it, but that's what you get for eyeballing it. Nothing but pain. Do you actually have to be lame? And it wants you to be lame. How lame? Okay, you know what? That is perfection. It is actually. Oh, wow. So what if we do the same perfection, but we tilt the perfection? Let me just save all my problems. This will be insanely helpful for getting around. Because with the wheels here, we can really make this work. Yeah. Doesn't want to give me a good snapping point? I'll make my own. What? Just de-platformed it. Almost there though. It's this one, and Oogie is ready to go. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. Hello. Oogie! Yeah! I like when they make that noise. It's like the best Korok noise, if you had to rank them. Okay, this should work. See, both are flat on the ground. They are. Yeah! I probably could have balanced it a bit more. It's my triangle cycle. Very handy. It wants you to build it not diagonal, which just makes it automatically lamer. So You know, fine. Plan B to still make it a triangle cycle. We just have one. Remember, always tilt it back, and we're gonna do that by staking it. Whenever I tried to do it without the stake, I just fail until I do. So I should really learn to start with that. Cause like, look at that. It's like a car jack. Actually, that might work. Okay. I did a good thing. And that centers it. Okay. See? We're doing marvelous. And then just one more. It's basically the monocycle. I make half-botched versions of already established vehicles by accident. There we go. Voila! Oh. I killed a cricket. Small price to pay. No price to pay. That was fun. This water's not deep. Why does this not work the way I want it to? It's working though, mildly. The weirdest turning circle in Hyrule. Oh, that was an Everbeam. Yeah, why does this not work? But that monocycle works just fine. Like, what makes this different from the monocycle? I'm not turning it. It's just turning itself. I'm committing. Yeah, I'm literally not turning it. It's just turning. It's a single wheel with basically balanced weight. It just turns to the left. And it's moving itself. It's just moving itself. Huh? Okay, so it wasn't me. It is literally just... Is this allowed? There is no input. I am so confused. Okay. Ooh, 2. Nice. That was good. Oh, did the wrong thing. Oogie. Oh, he's still wrong too. Yeah, he's doing the spin. I don't know what's up with this game. Well, if we manage to make it to the Korok, we're doing an A+ job. Crazy. So stick drift? Is it stick drift? I don't think so. No. Bye-bye. That lined up well. No, yeah, I didn't. It's pretty fine. Ugh. I'm committed though. Just only to an extent. I'm still committed. Oh, not that. Commit. This vehicle will make it. I don't care what happens afterwards. We'll leave it for the Arakudas. That's good enough. Okay, next 2 Korok seeds. It marks 3 out of the 40 we need to finish that we started with today. Yeah. Don't know. Fun though. There's another one right there. And right there. Okay. Interesting. We'll start with this one because it's closer. Minoru is actually pretty slow. Even with the fan, it's like, I think you're still faster on foot if you alternate between sprinting and jogging. Or something like that. I just like the meat shield. Thick meat. It's like the other meat shield, but you're more elevated. Oh, wait. I got it. Trick shot. I was gonna go for a trick. Wait. This has worked for me once. I don't know how I did it, but yeah. Like that. No? Okay. From the base, this should be perfect. Get it? Yeah! It's more fun that way. Oh, yeah, did you get that? Not sure if that's why, but it's silly. That's because I'm right close to it. Okay, makes sense. Literal Korok jump scare. Then we got that guy. And I know this one. It's a funny thing, since this is my first ever playthrough of this game, we've been just, you know, 100%ing it for the last 11 months. But I've done several like challenge runs in between. Like we did like the Zora run, the Gerudo run, and the Ego run. And since some of those were kind of earlier on, there was content I found in those runs before I saw it here. And several of those were Koroks. Like when I was doing the Ego run, I noticed that there is a special Korok puzzle outside every single Ego base. And this is one of the Ego bases. But that was a pattern I only caught onto during that run, and I was able to do them all that run. But when I was first exploring these areas, I didn't catch on to those patterns, so I didn't find certain seeds. So I know what seed this is because we did it in a challenge run before, actually. Probably one of the few examples of that, and yeah. We'll actually have everything 100%ed before we do another run, so. Those past 3 runs were the only ones where I actually did some of the content first in those runs before, like, normal, like, playthrough. But yeah, the puzzle in question, there's a bunch of these stone statues, which these are reminiscent of like the Korok offerings, obviously. And they're around every Ego base, but he purposely made one set of each, like a puzzle. So for this one, I believe I think it's actually the closest one on the left side. Yeah, so they're all symmetrical-ish. Ego guy. I didn't bother checking them all. Yep. It's this one. So, pretty easy to mess, especially considering us from, you know, the side where you exit, not enter. Plop. Plop. Mighty might of banana. Okay. Perfect. You have the pattern, it's one out of all 3 of the bases, so I think for the plateau one, it's on like the left side of the base. I don't know, it's all around you. If you spend 30 seconds looking, you'll find it. But yeah, a lot of Korok patterns in this game. Every Ego base has one that's like that. Every maze has a Korok at the back wall. So like, well, this maze is the back corner. And I guess it would be the same for this maze too. Yep. So the backside of all 3 mazes have a Korok right at the end. Every Ego base has one of those offerings. It's cool, and the more I develop the patterns, it's like, I just like talking about them, because it's like, they really do help. Sooner than later. Okay, I think we're gonna go here, get these couple. And then in Elden, I pinned a bunch of ore deposits, because we need a couple more sapphires and diamonds for some armor upgrades. So we can do that. These are rock octos for weapon repair. You know, I don't even have to warp, do I? I don't. It's just right over the hill. But I will, because that's like a minute walk to get there probably. So a 20-second teleport's better. And that's fine. Yeah. And about this game getting like post-game content, I'm pretty fine with it, honestly. Like, as much as I first wanted like a master mode, because obviously I love Breath of the Wild master mode, and it's more tiered to, you know, someone like me who's been playing the game, you know, for years, time and time again. But this game just relies so much off experimentation that just having higher health enemies would just make things more tedious. In this game, it's fun that things can, you know, go down faster because you have so many different ways of doing it. But a lot of those cool strats will be very nullified if enemies are tankier. So. Oh. In cases like that, still little weaklings around. Like, for example, this camp. Oh. Not what I meant to do, but... Where is... Urbosa? Mini Urbosa. There you are. For this camp, if I wanted to make an impact, I can. Oh, almost actually L3. Rain gives you a stealth buff, so. There we go. I was trying to give a good example on why Master Mode wouldn't be as nice in this game. But like, yeah, if I were to do strats like using elementals or like, you know, the beams from the, these blades, the shooter blades. Like, they're actually very viable in this game, but since you wouldn't buff the damage for the master modes, like, the only good strats would be simply just high damage numbers, maybe ice. Using vehicles for, like, you know, ramming targets and stuff like that would just do barely any damage. So, yeah, that's just my take on it. But Breath of the Wild's combat's more tactical, so I don't mind there being harder modes for that. Oh, we got another Korok. Hi. Well, we'll make this one go easier. Also, wouldn't ice taluses be better for sapphires? Assuming it's like Breath of the Wild. I think it's pretty split. I'm not 100% sure. We'll do a bit of both. I just know that with rare deposits, there's just so many in a condensed area in like the volcano. So that's good. Where taluses are basically one per warp. So yeah, I guess we'll see. I like how there's multiple valid farming methods. Keeps it fresh. Also, I don't want to use my stuff. It's like, what's around? A rock lake? I don't like that. Little pup. And poof. That's good enough. Alright, but our friends meet. Two meet. Yes, I got a simple plan. Involves simply finding some Zone parts to build with, but guess we can't have what we want. Usually all of them have the parts nearby, so. Wait, what's here? I like never use Reju, so I'm like, maybe I should use Reju. It's gonna be a Cobble Crusher, if not a Korok weapon. I should just always say Royal Broadsword at this point. It's like, what was the Breath of the Wild version of that? I'll say probably Purple Rupee. Half the chests you open in that game were just like purple rupees. Now it's just like tiered soldier equipment, depending on your scaling. So just always royal stuff for us. Wait, your friend is... Where was he again? It's been so long looking for a plank. Oh, up the hill. Okay. So, am I just literally building a monocycle? Ooh. With flavor. There we go. Get that. You need the lights for the monocycle schematic. And these are fun too. Whoop. Go up here and... Right. Forgot we did it last stream, so... Back when I was doing some Korok hunting. There we go. Perfect. We can make this ramp easily. But this makes it more fun. We get over the thing. Yeah! That was just for the flavor. Season flight. Oh. I'm stuck. Wait, where's my Korok? Ah! It's like, what happened? I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, something's wrong. It was letting us know that. Nope. Not tall enough. Why does it not angle upwards? This is hell. No! No, the fireball! What's going on? Okay, wait, I have a strategy this time. We're gonna make it. I hate this guy. Where's Oogie? Okay. Wait, no, you're my fire shield. Does this work? I don't know. I think so. Okay, it's working. I mean, technically not, because we just wouldn't have got hit regardless, but I didn't even notice the Korok falling off at first. I'm so preoccupied mentally. There you go. Have your thing. Two seeds. Bunch of randoms. So yeah, I know that Wizard was spawning keys. So I'm not sure when they do. It's just like a random move. Sometimes they show fireballs. Sometimes they spawn keys. Little minions. I saw floating rock. Of course, right there. Nice. Oh no, I can't cryonis there. What are we to do? You can partially walk across it. Wasn't in Breath of the Wild you just like sank faster? Because I don't remember being able to like walk on it. But then again, I barely tried because you just had cryonis. You could just make little bridges. Something like that. Wouldn't be the first like elemental thing we changed. It's like how if you fall in water with no stamina in this game, it gives you like a little bit of like emergency stamina so you can get out. Interestingly. Okay, must be going crazy. I thought I saw like a falling rock, like before we delivered the Korok, but I think it despawned when the screen faded to black. It's his fault. Okay, where is the next one? Oh, you know, I totally just didn't miss one. But I guess that's fine, because we would... Yeah. We would have to warp for the next one anyways. Or rather, I would be. So... Up and down. We'll see what's this way. Barracuda. Get him, get him, get him. Oh no! It looked closer than it was. Only could like angle up. Oh, birdies. This is at the end. So while these are still pretty close, most of the, well, a lot of the ones we have to do are very much like one-offs, like in like little crevices that we missed. But for the most part, actually, there's a lot of like little paths with quite a few. So yay to that. What's a rock circle? Huh. What do you know? Well, good thing you can see the rock before the circle. Oh, wait, this is one of these cool set rocks, is it? No? Wait. I don't know the timing. It's going green for a second. I know these are the sun rocks. Maybe it has to be flipped? No. I've done it before. I've seen people do it before. No. It's flat for this reason. Yeah, there we go. And critical. Ow. To my health. Oh, and then to the guy. Oops. Was it actually what yours? I don't know if it counts these flat rocks, does it? Oh, it does. That's probably what it's for. But very interestingly, wait. Oh, right there, okay. Because usually it opens in the direction where the rock is. Okay, that's a pretty cheeky one. Bye-bye. His purpose has been reversed. He's now the Forgotten Rock. And the Forgotten Rock is now the solution. Okay. That was a good chunk of them. I kind of want to do these. Probably just warp there. There. Okay. Yeah. Or rather, I can just start here and then crawl up. We'll do that instead. It makes the route a bit more worth it. So. Also, the puzzle counts any of the rocks the same size, which would make sense. I know there's like a few different types, but yeah, makes sense. Has to be adaptable. Any rock will do. Ish. It's not a boulder. Yes, down there. Back when there were Lionels all the way through this path. Lionel Valley turned to just more upheaval rocks. Get springs. Ow! I was about to do spinny. Never mind. He killed my momentum. You know what? They're asking for it. What do we got? I haven't used this friend in a long time, but this is a friend I enjoy. Wait. Oh yeah, that's the Korok. It's okay, we're just gonna nab what we want. Oh, it's okay. Okay, it was just one friend. That's fine. We have to get a stable and 3 heads of the construct variety. A sled. A wheel. Tri-beam. That should be all 10? It's been a long time since I built this thing. But I'm feeling nostalgic for it. While that's building, let's get our friend. Yeah, much easier to use all the Axis parts than more Zonite. I'll see. Is this glitchless? Yeah. I don't think I do any glitches. Not intentionally, so. I'm trying to think. Like, the only exploity things. Not really in this game. Like, I like doing wind bombs in Breath of the Wild. But there's so many cool base things here. It's like, yeah. You can just go off and build sillies. There we go. The tri-beam cycle. Animals don't count. I wish I can reprogram them too, but... There we go. Get the birds. Get that. Make the beams dance and oscillate. It's so funny. Yeah, because every time they connect, they do damage. But if it's constant, it's only like 1 hit of damage per second. So it's literally doing so much damage this way. This is something I invented like the 2nd week of the game, I think. Just always had it with me. It's like a few damage per second. Racks up. There we go. It's funny when I see people build, because I know like pulse lasers are a thing, where it's like you can like have a controlled laser like oscillate by like having like 2 construct heads beside each other. It's because like one head like turns off the other in rapid succession, so instead of a constant laser, it just goes like pew 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 kind of thing. But this is essentially what it's doing, just in a messier format. Because as long as the beam's going on and off a target, it's doing more damage per second, because it's connecting more. Where a beam would just do the normal damage like once every second. So it's hard to explain without showing all the examples, but I hope that's semi-clear. Yeah, it's hitting on and off. It's doing more damage more. Also, thank you, Foxy, for that too. You just bought the Breath of the Wild DLC. How do I rate it? I think the DLC for that game is awesome because it's just more of what makes Breath of the Wild great. So like some DLCs are cool because it's like an entirely different experience that like stems off the original. But Breath of the Wild DLC is fun because Breath of the Wild's fun and just a lot more Breath of the Wild. You know, you have a lot more shrines, you have another dungeon, you have harder combat challenges for Master Mode. And the Trial of the Sword is kind of like a test of it all. So that's why I really like it. In fact, Trial of the Sword is like one of my favorite challenges ever. So I remember playing both of those actually the day they came out, because they're at different dates. The first DLC pack with Trial of the Sword Master Mode was like 3 months after the game came out. And then Champion's Beld was like 9 months. Odd fun trivia. I got very lucky and beat Trial of the Sword on my first go with no deaths. And it's definitely just one of those things where either you get it the first time or like the 10th time. You know, like, I guess beginner's luck. But I was very surprised. And I'm like mildly proud of that. Yeah. Splash sheet. Sidon's down there, so we gotta use our fruits and jellies. Jam and jelly. Okay. Woo, pop! So long, Amber. We'll leave it. Luminous is good. I didn't know you can get Luminous from a normal talus. I mean, it's probably happened before, I just wasn't paying attention to that. Neat. Yeah, hammer attachment's great. Yeah, we'll have to get more taluses soon. Okay, that one. I am here. Hello. I don't think that one was a luminous talus. It just said normal. And it didn't drop a luminous heart. Am I joking myself? Wait, I think so. I do that assuming thing too much. Yeah. Only problem with this, I don't have a kickstand, so... Recall is your quick kickstand. And you gotta cancel it just in time. Okay. Oh, doggies. Doggies are bad animals, though, so they get the death. Oh, wait, no. That is, Rock Octorok? Is that a randomly spawning one? They do randomly spawn. One second, I'm gonna check the map because I'm actually like curious. I'll pull it up on screen. Map is in the description as always. Rock. Octorok, is that how you spell it? Yep, there shouldn't be any back here. So these are randomly spawning ones. Because, yeah, these are the set spawns, the red dots. If it's not there, then it is randomly spawning. So sometimes you get lucky. Okay, bad. So for this, I do want to repair a couple things. In case I want to do more bone strats. We'll start with bow repairs. Master Sword Beam? Alright, let's eat this up. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. Hopefully attack up. Quick shot's cool though. Okay. Again, it's the best bow that works with a debuff. I forgot what bows. It's that one, and I think like I put it in a stats video, the buff one, but it's one of the Lizzle bows, I believe. Or I think I could be wrong, but it's the first and second tier Lizzle bows and this bow. For some reason, because they have like bones in them. Like 90% sure. There we go. Crazy beams, yep. Just melts a blue bokoblin. Yeah, it's literally been like half a year since I used this thing, but I'm kind of surprised how good it is. Just whipping around his arm. Messed up that blue bokoblin. Messing up the other one. Oh. Doing a lot of staggering too. Okay, now it's like really concentrating on it. Yeah, why did it stabilize out? Okay, now it's a little wobbly. Maybe the closer it is? Yeah, the closer, okay. Also, like, the more left to right it is, because the heads have to, like, catch up with each other. Because as one's turning to a target, the other ones, like, have to, like, undo the turning. Yeah. Hard to explain, but it's working. Smash it. Okay, now it's going a little slow. When it works, it works. When it's fun, it's very fun. Love that thing. Oh, can I give you some study tips? Thank you for the 2. You see, I'm not sure when the Breath of the Wild exam is, but that's the only type of studying I can help with. Or the Tears of the Kingdom exam. Right, they're different games. I'll see a lot of arrows. It's just natural at this point that I'm like above 800. Because, I mean, enemy camps being one, but especially when doing a lot of depths camps, I noticed you get more arrows. At least I was. But in general, I'm like always over 800. Sometimes maxing out. Oh, and right, Lionels. Sorry, that's why I forgot. Especially with the floating Coliseum, all those Lionels are dropping like, what, like 20, 30 arrows a piece. So if you take down the floating Coliseum, you're getting well over 100 arrows. I'm pretty sure if all the drop tables are similar. But I think that sounds about right. So yeah, I think I am getting them fastest that way. Even though I'm only there once in a blue moon, but 100 arrows is very worth it. Oh, I just killed a critter, I think, but... Oh, the bats. Maybe. Oh, yep, the bats are literally spawning in and dying instantly. That is marvelous. What else is marvelous? Literally just going off on a whim. Yes, yes. Let's see, all the royal chests. I jinxed it earlier. But it is like Breath of the Wild's purple rupee chests. They're just everywhere. Also, what are my play hours for Breath of the Wild and Tears? So for this save, we're almost at 350. So we're probably going to finish a little before that mark. So we'll say that. But adding in times I did challenge runs and other profiles, and then like stats, video research, just like I'm playing on my own end for a bit. I would say I probably have around 600 hours in this game. That sounds about right. Almost a year old. That, yeah. And in Breath of the Wild, I stopped counting after like 2,000. So realistically, it's probably closer to like 2,500. But that's after so many years, so I think that makes sense. You know, like 24 challenge runs, 200%. Just a lot of playtime, but all really great stuff. Like, I'll always value the time. I was really playing Breath of the Wild a lot. I'm only gonna like really actively play, you know, this game over Breath of the Wild, but I still love it. And I still have some challenge run stuff I want to do. Like what we did the Goron run the other month. So, but yeah, it's a fun evolution and change of pace in a similar environment. Yeah, see, I am like, oh, I can actually do this sideways. Okay. It's not quite even, but I don't think I need it to be. I just need it to not slip up too much. Oh. Yeah, that was a little steep, wasn't it? I am so sorry for the waste. I know it sucks, but... No, we could have it for that camp. Okay. Actually, fine, that got us past the steep part of the cliff. I'm making excuses. It was really about the same, but... Hey, if there's a camp up there... Oh, no! What the... My trigger is very easy to hit. It is like half the backside of my controller. Just... There we go. Go up nicely. Also, yeah, so glad I had the Pro Controller. Because Joy-Cons are fun for some games, but my hands are just too big. I'm a very tall individual, so I have bigger hands, and Joy-Cons are like microscopic. So glad to have other things. Also, speaking of other things, other armor could be cool. You know what? Yeah. Phantom. 80% more bow damage. This will do like 40 damage instead. Oh. Not valid to a keys. Oh, come on. He just knows. Please. Please. Oh my, what do you... Dude. Oh, it's because we have our arrow. Right, they literally block indefinitely sometimes. Oh, we have disguise. Wait, the bone... The goblin head hitbox. The most microscopic thing ever. Okay. Going to do a flick shot. Can't waste arrows when you have a billion. I pulled out my bow to have fun. We know you're not? Fun. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Get him. 2. There we go. Other beam. Full power. There we go. Yes. Insta. Screw stealth. Just beam cycle. Oh, kill the dog. Stupid piggy. Only problem is... Oh, never mind. We turned him off. I was like, where's this guy? There he is. Boop. Better and better at this thing. You know, this is fine. More time to oscillate the target. Beam him down. He's gonna chuck a bone at. You can throw bones at me? Ow! It hit through my thing too. It was such a big bone, I was able to do that. Huh. Nice some cargo. Bone and cart. Okay. Just me when I see a piece of meat. Yes. Thank you. Meat and meat. Meet your cold brother. Meat. I like how there's so many meat puns. It's always the words that have like 2 meanings, like eating meat and meeting someone. Another good pun is shock puns, because anything could be shocking. Not like I need enhanced damage for these guys, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay, over there. Now we're taking it to the camp. Oh, just in time. Show you my Supreme Yiga vehicle. Constant bullying. Yeah, I might redesign this car with... You know what? Yeah. Because one thing I didn't know when building the car was the tilted wheel technique. But it doesn't seem like it'll snap that way. In fact, how did I even do that initially? It's not snapping very well regardless. Okay. I'm going to try to rebuild this because I could actually make a pretty perfect vehicle. Like one that's actually good for once. Okay, it doesn't matter where it goes here. Just this part matters, so we'll just make it flat. We might have to eyeball it. Or maybe not. Wait. Oh yeah, we do have to eyeball it a little bit. Subsequent playthroughs, we're definitely doing it this way. We can immortalize it. Oh, wait. If this way, it's definitely not staying upright, but it's not why I value it. Oh, wait. Nose. May be able to, but not easily. Guess we'll see. 3 bananas? Yeah, I think so. I think we just made it better. It's more elevated, too. For whatever that can help with. We're just gonna get it over there. I wish you could like have toggleable rockets so you could just like quickly get up things. It's either all or nothing, but more could be cool. Also, you wish we got extra content after the game's release, even if small. I mean, technically we did get the amiibo stuff, but that was 2 glider fabrics. But I'm fine with that. I mean, literally every other Zelda game but Breath of the Wild, no DLC. I guess Ocarina of Time did get a Master Quest. But yeah, that's not the expectation at all, because it like never happened with Zelda. So when they announced DLC for Breath of the Wild, I was very surprised and also hyped. Not super at first, because he announced it before the game came out, so I was just more excited for the base game. But that backlog of more content was cool. There we go. Oh wait, this guy and Yunobo? Okay. It just melts, it's so unfair. Okay. He doesn't always go on the right side of it. No, 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 he's gonna break it. My car. He didn't shatter it though, so we're fine. No, no, no. It just went off on its own. No! He's gonna pay for this. How exactly? We need a bone attachment to really crank the damage. I say we do this in one punch. You know, boy, you're good. So by itself, this won't kill him. And, oh, I thought I mashed buttons too fast. There we go. You know how we do this? We swap to Zone A parts. We get a little bit of height. Just one hit to kill him. I can do it. I can do. He's gonna get mad. Trying to do an eye hit here. Nope. Faster. Right. That attack exists. Better plan. Not super high, just shoot diagonal to get that. Nice, okay. Hello, eye. I'm coming for you. No, don't back away. Aw. That's still fine. The eye was right there. Well, we got him in 2. Big bird. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Delicious. We're gonna heal up naturally through hinox death. Yeah, usually this strat's fun. Sometimes you can get the eye. Who's that? Oh, Goron thingy? Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye, Fire Lizzle. I was literally here before. Well, we at least skated through it. Also to kill the hinox, because obviously we got all the medals of honor. But yeah. Koroks are very easy to miss. Yeah, again, I found like the first 2/3 without looking up any. So these last like 300 I've been just putting them on the map as we go along. And that's like the funnest way to 100%, because yeah, you just chart out a bunch of Koroks and then just kind of plan a loose adventure through that. So it feels natural. You know, you're doing other things besides just going Korok, you know, a set order, Korok one after the other. You just pin a bunch and then you have a choice of where to go. So the adventure can adapt. It seems like I want to go here. There's one Korok here, but also I want to get the gems for talus armor upgrades. So we'll get these gemstones. We'll get the Korok here. Then we'll probably go to a frost area to get a couple more gemstones. Which, whatever gemstones we don't have, then we'll just buy at Goron City. So I'll say a favorite sage. Holistically, honestly, might have to be Yunobo now, if we're talking about like both usage and just character-wise, because he's a silly guy. Really like the way he's grown since Breath of the Wild, and his ability is just so much fun for just adding a turret to vehicles, basically, a giant cannon of sorts. So I really dig that. And I guess my others would be Sidon for personality, although his ability is also really cool, with being probably the most multi-purpose. And then Tulin just probably the most helpful, although he's not my favorite character out of the bunch. It's almost just always helpful, so. Oh, I'm getting some. Yeah, no. Gotta step up my archery game. That's doing like the same amount of damage almost. Bone in bow. I wish these knight armors had like knight speed on them too. Because knight speed's good for getting around. It's like a level 2 speed buff. You can just keep making a knight to make it active. So I dig it. Okay, you know what? We got those guys. What type of ice situation? We have this. Also an ice spear. Oh, but the ice throwers. Just about dishing out the effect. Oh. Bye-bye. There we go. Handy. There. I'll have it come back. It'll be fatal. To me. Get back. Nah. So do I have an ice shield? That technically doesn't count. Guess not. Oh, 2 tails. 1 in 4 drop chance? Okay. Twice in a row. Oh, the metal boxes! It's too bad you can't Magnesis Whip, but it still does some good damage. Nope. Yeah. You can't get the speeds that you could in Breath of the Wild. These boxes used to be able to one-shot literally anything. Oh, the fall damage should do good. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, no, I think... Wait, with the distance. I don't know how bad we bounced around, but pretty badly. Don't hit me again. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see the outline. Bye-bye. Okay. Reach closer to its terminal velocity. Oh, handy. Also, is it down there? It might be. Because the terrain is dual layered. So we'll get the Korok first. Oh, you know, this is that underground passageway? I don't think I've seen it in this game, but it was in Breath of the Wild. It was like a lava passageway. I think that's where it is. Guess we'll find out. Korok's either above or on that thing. Can't tell. We'll figure it out. 2, 3, 4. Yep, double jump. Unless it's it's not the birds. It might just be on the pickaxe. It is, okay. I couldn't tell from that far. But yeah, clever. Who'd have known a Korok on the, you know, signature mining pickaxe in a mine. There we go. Also, what percent am I at? I am at 98.91. We started today at 98.51. So I rounded up when I said 99%. But really the point is that we're around 99% today. So this is like the first half. Then there's a second half where we're getting very close to 100. So almost actually 99%. Good enough. But here's where I want to be. Oh, wait, this is a stealth buff. I forgot I love this armor. It's stealth and bone. Yeah, stealth, disguise, and bone attack up. Which compared to the other bone one, I believe it's the same but without the stealth part. Yeah. So the only better thing about this one is that it's tankier. And it's glowy, so it's kind of cool. But this is a stealth buff. It's a naturally stealth armor. Not as tanky. One shot these things, so. Look at this amazing fuse just to break ores. It'd be like that. Okay, here's the lava cave I was talking about. I don't think it's there though. Oh wait, it might be. Yeah. Okay, there's the rare deposits. Oh, there's a horrible in there too. I guess I was there once, but probably a very long time ago. 2 horrible. Monkey. He was a little late on that. Could he really use them? And get the ore first. Amber flint. Wow. Amazing luck. That's okay. Sapphire and diamonds, what we need. Thank you anyways. So you get between 2 and 5 things typically. The diamond, I think holistically is like an 8% chance. I forgot exactly. It's somewhere just under 10 though. Hi, big birds. You're the best ones, so. Big chicken. Yay. It's cool seeing all these like normal animals around here. The ecosystem's changing. Change is okay. Oh, rock octo. Yeah. There's like dual purpose coming here. I'm gonna repair these rock weapons because I don't want to use my master sword for like everything. Oh, he's just gonna be sucking up the rock. Nice. Eat, 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 eat. So delicious, I know. Long throw could be really cool. I love long throw, but I'll take an extra like 6 hits maybe. And there's your 6 hits. Oh, half of them. Quick build. Let's just get those armors off. And their souls off too. Thank you, fire shield. Oh. Yeah. The smack break. That's the most satisfying one. Also, all those... No, those aren't cave ones. So despite being slightly frowned upon, just for the sake of convenience around this cliff. I haven't done this in forever, but we do have our hover bike. I really only use it for like, you know, when I really need a convenience. But it'll get the job done well. Also in spirit out being outside the Ember Cave. Here. This outfit. Hello. Oh, a friend. Rank. This is grilled cheese. Thank you. So he is here now. He has joined the stream. We'll keep him up. He's gonna fall, but sad there's no grilled cheese in this game. But at least he gets to watch. Little emu. And hopefully we'll find... There they are. On their own islands here. Just have to drop plop. No fall damage. Great. Okay. Grilled cheese luck. Wait. Maybe I'll actually equip the weapon. I have one hand here. Nope. Okay. Sapphire, okay. We needed 24 in total, so that's 23. Whatever we don't get after a while, we'll just buy the rest. So we have the finances for that. So we got that one. There's 2 beside it though. Interesting. Here? This is exactly where I have the hover bike. Or is it here? Watch it be at the very bottom like it probably is. See? It's handy. We leveled out the playing field. Oh, actually I'm going to take this rock octo. Yeah. Good to be back down for a moment. We do need to repair this thing. And the shield to repair... Technically the Zora one. So we can do a 2-for-1 with this. We fuse that to our shield. And you just eat that whole thing. Oh. That was so not awesome. Trying to make a living here. Please, thank you. Die. Just like 2 at once. Okay, we can split that apart later. Get our boulder breaker back. Repairs our shield too, which is nice, because I happen to like that shield. I'll heal up a little bit. Ambers, opals, another crap. For the rare deposits, you could use the Sheikah sensor too. Which I'm gonna do for like one. We actually did that not too long ago. I just don't like doing it for too long because the beeping gets just a tad annoying. Oh, so yeah, only rare deposits. I want to actually find what I need to. Ah, right there. Okay. Oh, that actually hit. This shockwave though. Why is it like only ambers and stuff? And like 2. Usually it's between like 2 and 5, but just getting short-staffed here. Okay, we're missing that one. I'd like to at least find like 1 diamond and a couple more sapphires before we do the taluses, which shouldn't be bad. It could be as little as like 1 deposit. Oh, I had these caves. So I'm like, here we go, here we go. I'm like lightly remembering some of these. I think this is like a little area in Breath of the Wild too. It just terraformed a lot, but I remember there being like a little cave up here with like a lava fall. So it's like dried up. Yeah. Good stuff, but not the good stuff. Next rock doctor, we'll get that guy. Is this a gem shop? I think so. Rubies, sapphires. And they sell some here. Or for free. Sapphire, diamond. Oh, sapphire, okay. You pay half the price. Oh, flint, never mind. Those are 220. You know, this is like almost the sell price in Breath of the Wild, right? Yeah, it was 210 sell price in Breath of the Wild. But now it's probably like closer to 100, but the buy price is... Yeah. The economy has changed in the last few years. Tons of different markets and population booms and economical terms that I wouldn't be able to describe. So, yeah, upheaval. Woohoo. Now we'll get these couple. And then, yeah, just take that path up, get these few. Again, I think the odds are about maybe like 1 in 12 rare deposits give you a diamond. It's very loose. Also, whoa. There's a giant hill here. Oh my god, yeah. Look at this steep hill. And there's like enemies on it. I've never been here. Death Hill. I assume this is like a lava river in the last game? Huh. What do you know? Neato. Oh, it leads to the hot springs. Cool. So yeah, I never took that route. Guess there's a lot of places I haven't been, but it's not even like Koroks, like strictly just purely empty. Alright, I still have grilled cheese. He's still here, don't worry. Need my hand. Alright, I see the bird deposits. So. Yeah, for now, I don't mind using a hover bike. It's very handy. Oh, see, I never went to this whole back section, have I? Randomly spawning rock octo. It is interesting. It is like little shelves where there's a little bit of something. Always nice to see. Also, we're rocking like the dual-sided Goron weapon. Advanced Goron run. Oop, bye. If I get a diamond from one of those, I'm gonna laugh. For these, it's like a 1 in 200-ish shot. It's all dependent on how you calculate the probabilities, but usually for drop tables, there's like a range of items that can drop. So I know rare deposits is between like 2 and 5, and each of those like represent like a pull in a drop table. So like, here, I can actually show you. gonna pop open this. I'm gonna type in, had it saved up. Oop. Rare ore deposit. Most of them have the same drop table. Yeah, so it's between 2 and 5 items. And basically these refer to like pulls. So it's gonna randomly select either 2 pulls, 3 pulls, 4 or 5. And each one has 30% chance of being amber, 20 topaz, 10 ruby, 10 sapphire, 10 flint, 3 diamond. So if you add all these up, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 83%. So because of that, there's still like a 17% chance that a pull will give you nothing. So it may have happened to you, or like you might have broken a rare deposit before and you've gotten nothing. And I was curious about that too, because I thought maybe like fell through the map or like a glitch or something. But after looking at this, yeah, there is a 17% chance that nothing will drop. So if you get the 2 pull, then, you know, that blank percentage gets rolled twice. You could theoretically break when nothing happens. So, yeah, at its best, you can get some good diamonds. I've gotten 2 before, maybe 3. I don't know if I'm just remembering things wrong. I think it's just 2 was my most. So, yeah, it was 2. Never mind. Forgot which run, but it did happen at least once. But yeah, that's how that works. It's kind of neat, interesting. There's also like special drop tables for like some ore deposits specifically. But yeah, for this one, between 2 and 5, we'll see. Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 ambers. Ambers were 30%. So now maybe making a bit more sense. Yeah, calculations, they're very interesting. How does this game do it? So yeah, what's percentages? Yeah, almost 99% of the game. Forgot the durability kind of sucks. I might honestly repair that again, just to maybe get something cool. The attack ones are awesome for that, so kind of worth it. This is my desperate strength weapon. It's attack 10. We're going to use that as normal. I know it's getting kind of low, I think. Like mentally, remember? Bye-bye. Such a cool weapon. Boulder hammer, don't need that. Oh yeah. Forgot that is a hammer weapon, even though it's just like a fang. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we'll time ourselves. Get out. That was easy. I wonder what this could be. I'm thinking a gem, a ruby maybe? I should have guessed Goron weapon. Well, that'll be helpful for the Goron run. Because I actually don't know where most of those loose ones are. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Yeah. Main regional runs we did is Gerudo and Zora. Easily the 2 most overpowered ones, but pretty good starting ones for that reason too. Also, thank you, Evie, for the $1. I appreciate it. Got that guy. I don't have to destroy the pen because like they respawn. Yeah, typically my gem symbols I use for like taluses I need to beat, but since we beat them all, I'm just using them for this. Because I mean, they're both valid uses of it. I have to like, you know, like shape key my whole key system, I guess, stamp system. Bye-bye. Oh, that works. Just plenty of damage. There were like some over there, but that's fine. If we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more, and then afterwards, let's get like maybe 1 or 2 frost taluses. And then from there, we'll see where we are and we'll just buy the rest of them. So. Oh my god, all these falling... How many falling rocks are here? What? 1 second. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? There is an island above it. We were here. I know some of them we didn't go to, but they're not all important. Like, we've never been there, technically. I know there's, like, probably 1 or 2 here that we haven't been to. If not more. 1 there. 1 there. It's almost always just a large zonite charge. So I never bothered doing it, because never bothered rechecking. Yeah. There's only, like, really loose ones, like, in some of these center areas. And then here, too, there's a few. Oh, my hover bike's definitely gone by now. I just realized. Drill shaft cave? Oh wait, that's the drill shaft cave. Let's go here first, because I know there's, yep, the few that's here. Really? 1 flint from a rare deposit. Now we know how that happens. Don't waste any more life here. Yeah, those guys are good rubies, which I don't need. Just break them. Get out. No. Crush them. Feeling better? Okay. Bye-bye. Literally just to give him health. It's probably going to be a cobble crusher because that's like the only weapon. But I know sometimes the drop tables are odd. They'll give like a Lizzle shield or something. Oh. It listened. I know these shields are interesting. It's one of the few odd shields that break slower while shield surfing. I'm not sure why, but it's like pretty unique to that weapon and a couple others. Like the Grudo shields are also like that too. You break slower during that. Which that's a Breath of the Wild stat, but I believe it also carried over to this game. But yeah, you can use them for shield surfing longer, and I think that extends to if you put a fuse on it. So, yeah, interesting. Certain tiers of the Lizzle weapons give like unique quirks, like how the beginning and mid tier bows count as a bone weapon. I think it's those two. I covered it in my stat buff video when I was talking about the bone stuff, and I'm like 99% sure. I just haven't used it in game since then, so you sometimes forget the knowledge you don't use actively or ever. There we go. Went from 1 flint to 2 sapphire, 2 banana gem. That hope for 1 diamond stands strong, though. If not rare or rare taluses, about a 50% chance of getting a diamond. If not a little more or less. Ooh, oh my god. We need a how many? I think in total 30? See, I'm definitely gonna buy some. But the more we can get without buying them, because we can buy like an infinite amount, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, in the meantime, this is good. Alright, the drill shaft moblins turn into this. This is where the cannon was. I forgot stealth was a tactic. Ba, 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 ba. Ding. Oh, there's one of you. Personally, I'd love to go to the cold area for those other taluses. Probably in there. Close. Yeah? Okay, usually is behind those. Diamond! Get out. There we go. 1 of 2. Send a message. Okay. We can buy the other one if we don't get it. So fine, I'm gonna repair this. Let's not break it. I pinned these pretty well. Ow. Wasn't direct enough. Yeah, still anything's good for selling because I mentioned before, but at the very end of the playthrough, so next week's stream, at the very end we'll be selling everything just to see our total net worth. Just for the silly. I estimated around like at least 300,000. Just selling every bit of material that we have. Just to see its value. Oh, there's a one-handed weapon. Why'd I... My mind just didn't register that. It's just big, chunky rock. Two-handed weapon. Where'd that other one go? There's not a cave or a path, is there? This is Darb Pond. Why does it look like a little crater? Like the things in... Yeah, it's like a baby volcano. Mount Rock. Also, thank you, Rockstar, for the dollar, 100. Thank you, Evie, so much for the 20. I appreciate it. Yeah. Glad you guys have been enjoying the stream here. And yeah, honestly, this has been a good time. And thank you for following the playthrough, because almost a year in the making. With the first like month and a half being, you know, almost every day. And then we toned it down so we could do just the weekly series and then, you know, challenge runs here and there. Been a great time. Let's see, why am I struggling to find Mr. Ore Deposit? It is apparently, it's in a cave. Okay, that makes more sense. I forgot to click that one, but yeah. Gotta be careful with the cave ones. Where was there a cave nearby, though? Oh, probably all the way there. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna quickly nab a rock octorok for that desperate strength weapon. Oh wait, luminous stones. I forgot that was like another thing. We did need like, I think just 2 more, to be honest. Here we go. Yay. Well, that settles it. That was for like 1 of the armor sets. Let's go. Part of me thinks I can spring up. Super spring? Super spring's near the bottom, isn't it? I didn't just skip it. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. I'm low on actual springs. That's fine. Near end of playthrough. Yeah. Lifts it up, extra height, and a cooler ascend. Also, there's not enough stamps to mark everything. We need more. It increased by 200 since Breath of the Wild, but even just 300 doesn't feel like a lot sometimes. If you're trying to pin everything. There we go. This is kind of a clumsy one to get to, but we're doing it. I committed. Also, no such thing as waste. If you can just do this. Oh wait, there's a chest first. Alright, also Tears of Breath of the Wild. Can't decide, mostly say Breath of the Wild. Just because of its lasting impact to me. Although I love Tears dearly. So, it's both like my favorite style of game. They both exist in that same universe. A lot of similarities, a lot of differences. But Breath of the Wild's the reason why I fell in love with it, so. Also, what's my favorite movie? Okay. I might have to say Howl's Moving Castle. I just love Ghibli stuff a lot, but just the themes in that movie are just absolutely beautiful. It's really just like the ultimate, well, I won't say anything about it. It's just good. If you know, you know. So I really like it. Animated beautifully, great story and characters. Bye-bye. I couldn't wait. Yeah, other Ghibli stuff's good. I like a lot of good, just story-driven movies. Whiplash is really good. La La Land. They're both in the same ballpark. Also, there's a cool movie about a getaway driver. It's called Baby Driver. It's a dude who really likes music and is like a getaway driver for like criminals. He's really cool though. I'm not going to elaborate too much on each of them because it'll be a mouthful. But that would be my list if you want to look up those movies. All very cool. La La Land's like a musical movie, but it's very fun. Whiplash is like a jazz movie, but yeah. Those are kind of like last 5 years. Those are like movies that really captivated me. I'm trying to think of like popular movies though. Or Pixar movies. Favorite Pixar movie would be probably Incredibles or Ratatouille. So Ratatouille's silly chef movie. Incredibles is just awesome. So there we go. Like, depending on the type of movie, I have like my mind will always bounce the other ones. Quick charge. Jump charge. Before his charge. Oh, still not dead. I will be. Oh, I missed. Close enough. Okay. Happy some people recognize those. Yes. Baby Driver. Zelda movie would be cool. We'll see. It could go any direction. Like really any direction. So I can't think too much on it. Oh my god. Wally's iconic too. We're gonna give him a little present. How about this? It may not be attack 10 after we're done with it. Well, Tulin has to shut up. Okay. Sorry, I'm being mean to Tulin. Justified after all the times he foiled my plans. Okay. Blink. Durability, I'll take that too. Maybe we could use Dust of Strength against the next enemy. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff here. We got a diamond and a few sapphire. Now I want to look up where there's frost taluses. Okay, I'll answer questions just after we do this. Sorry, I forgot to pull that up. Frost talus. Not as many here as I remembered. Really? Yeah, and just a couple? And then maybe some depths ones? Maybe you'll go this... No. This guy's right next to a warp. And then we'll warp to get to... Oops. Highlands one? Yeah, okay. There's two right next to warps. We'll do those two. And then we'll just buy out whatever ones we don't get. What's my favorite song? I can't elaborate on this, but it's definitely... It's called Dream Suite in C major. But the C would be like C, like S-E-A, like the C, instead of the letter. It was made by a few members of one of my favorite bands. It was like a collab album, but yeah, that's probably my favorite song. I should add some stuff like that to the FAQ. I haven't updated anything like too many personal questions in there. Quite a few Zelda ones answered, especially with like favorite Breath of the Wild things and whatnot. But yeah. I think the hardest question to answer, and I think this goes for everyone, is like when someone asks what your favorite genre of music is. Like, do most people even have like a favorite genre? I mean, some people, sure, but I feel like for most people it's like they like such a mixture, you know? Or like just a handful of like different cherry-pick songs. I'm gonna go with the cold stuff. Actually, we're gonna drain a little bit. I'm gonna get desperate strength. I might have to go low. There we go. Okay, bomb, 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 bomb. Ooh, almost desperate strength. I got him down. We'll have to muddle butt ourselves. This does quarter heart. Okay. Now, we cannot freeze. Cannot get any lower. Not too much, at least. I'm gonna maul this guy. Sorry, where's my culvert? There it is. I've passed it up 20 times. A good shield to deflect this blast really quick. Unfreezable. Block the hit. Okay. We're gonna kill him in one cycle. It's fine. Oh, I missed. Good. We have our Desperate Strength active. Yep, 150 damage. It's like I want to pair this. Yep, let's pair it with the attack buff. Oh wait, that'll heal us. So rather, let's pair it with cold resistance. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. But that'll still heal us. Okay, we're going without it. Because anyways, 150 damage. Hammer two-handed weapons do 50% more. That's a talus. 1, 2, 3, 4 shot. Essentially. There we go. And we get how many sapphires? A few. 1, 2, 3. 3. Any less would have sucked, but I'll take 3. So not that I need this, but I should have duplicates of something. Maybe not. I did want a frost shield, didn't I? Okay. Lots of love. Now let's get the other guy. Who was right here. 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 Okay. What's closer? The tower? We'll just say this. Okay. Cheese is still here. Well, that's true. Okay. Banger song. I'm happy some people recognize my song and movie choices. But yeah. It's a lot of variety stuff. I'll probably add some stuff to the fact too. Because that'll be cool. Right now, it's been a lot of shows this past year, so shows and animes have been like my thing outside Zelda, I guess. I finally watched Breaking Bad like last year, Better Call Saul, and that stuff's really good too. So, in terms of the interest list, that's some of my favorite stuff I've ever seen. I love the disappearing animals. It makes the world so immersive, you know? It's like you can really feel your disappointment when that happens. Yay. I know sometimes you drop interesting stuff. Usually, like, amber? I don't know. Those and like tumbleweeds sometimes give you little silly trinkets. I like silly trinkets. Oh yeah, a cool thing about Desperate Strength. If you don't want to be blinking all the time, because it can be annoying, it's like the urge to heal is strong. But yeah, it'll still do that anytime you have or can have Desperate Strength. But that's why the Sky Shrooms are good, because if you're at just 1 heart, eat that for a quarter. And then if you ever want to bring yourself to just 1 heart, you can just puff shroom yourself, which does like a quarter. So, see, we're traveling just fine, just fun. We're just gonna drop directly on him. So in the process, should be my most used. Yep. Perfect. I'm just gonna get that spin ready. as soon as we go the right direction. Oh, it's on the back. Yay. This would be good for spears. But I'm here with this right now. I missed 2. That's a lot of potential. And, okay. If only as an attack 10 one, we could have gotten him. Oh, under the legs. Thank you. Whoop. Oh, yep. Yay. Okay. Great. And this time we got 1. Yeah. 1. Okay. I was hoping for something greater, and he took his place. I love that guy. See, he gets a heart. You know, might as well use these drops. Yeah. Dual love. He's gonna feel the love now. So is that just silly Mr. Fire? I forgot to repair that. That's fine. We repaired the important stuff. Okay. All looks good. So I think next we're just gonna I'm not gonna bother seeing my counts. I think we need 8 diamonds for something. And then sapphires we need 14 more. But we still got like just under a dozen. It'll take a lot more time to get more. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna see what the buyout cost is for, or to get the 30 sapphires and 1 more diamond. It might be pricey. That's true. But I mean, hey, we can see. So technically we can do it just a little bit later, but I doubt we're gonna see too many more ore deposits. So I'm just gonna see we did good. Because yeah, just so many requirements for all the armor upgrades. Okay, this is for the Skyward Sword one. I think the Awakening Pants needed the Luminous Stones that we just got. And then Diamond Circlet needs the diamonds. Because it's just very unfair. Okay, so we're gonna go here to heal. Yes. Wait, clothing shop. I skimmed. What did he say? Welcome to the clothing shop. No, I mean the inn. I did it again. I used to work at a clothing shop. Was that the guy who worked at the clothing shop in Breath of the Wild? There's too many Goron NPCs to pay attention to everyone. So yes, I want the massage. Of course I do. Yeah. We're the developed hero. We need a maximum treatment. Get our back broken. By Gorons. He was having a great time. Screaming typically indicates that. So, we'll get extra hearts though. Stamina. He's not waking up. Okay, there we go. Thought he died. Yay. I'll take that. Healing. I'm gonna switch to one of the tunics because they're fun. So this is one we have to upgrade still. The other one, yep, we need the pants to the Awakening set. Silly chibi set. Silly Gorons, Ocarina of Time, of course. Because yeah, other game with very silly Gorons. Hello, friend. Preparation's going good. Can't leave the city. Anything weird happen? Alright, you can use them to see if there's any more quests around the area. Kind of beacons to that. Oh yeah, right, they're 1,000 instead of 2,000. So we need one, so I'm just gonna buy it. First time I'm ever buying gems in these games. Unoboko mines, nothing but the finest diamonds. Now the Sapphire shop, I don't know where that is. The Ruby shop was outside. Oh, Sapphire's here. Oh, only 300 a pop. We'll need batches of 3. Now the restock thing, we did find out just in this game specifically that if you just wait at a campfire past midnight, the shops restock, at least with Beetle. But since the inventory is like on the counter, I don't know if that works different. Before I say anything, let's just test this theory. I'm gonna campfire up. I wonder if I can campfire here. You can! Wait, does it? Oh, you can't campfire. Oh, you can! Oh my god! I mean, that makes sense. It's a hot plate. And I guess you can grill things here too. Which would make, again, sense, but... Okay, we have to go to morning, because then you're going to the next morning. Blood moon. We could technically just go to the ore deposits again. Oh, they do restock. Okay. So in Breath of the Wild, you cannot restock this way. You would have to leave the area, basically. Because you would only restock if you're not in the immediate area. So if you just sleep at night, since you're still in the area, yeah, they wouldn't respawn. So it would have to pass midnight when you're not in the area. But in this game, the distance requirement was removed. So you just have to pass midnight and then it reloads. Or as long as there's some sort of reload too. So. Okay, and this campfire stays lit because it's constantly hot. Oh. When will this ever be practical? I guess just now, but morning again. Also, thank you, Heather, for the 5. Because I just told you that One Piece has almost 1,000 or 1,100 episodes. That's true. What episode am I on now? I'm into 300 somewhere. I don't want to say too much about the arc I'm on in case people are before me, because I know a lot of people are trying to watch it. But yeah, it's very good. Sometimes it's a little bit stretched out because I mean it is very long. But I think the storytelling is just very phenomenal. Especially how it like conveys themes and I think characters and motivations makes it cool. Like what drives people to do the things that they do. That's a big theme that is centered around the show. And you know, you just meet a very colorful cast of main characters, always visit like cool towns and stuff like that. So it kind of gives me the energy of like exploring Zelda games for the first time and just, you know, understanding all the different people and stuff like that. But you know, this in a more like story driven way. So I really love it. It's one of my favorite shows personally. But yeah, maybe in a couple of years I'll fully catch up. I'm fine with that. No need to rush. Great things. Oh, there we go. I was like trying to sit that whole time. So it's not the best if you're actually trying to use the fire. So what are we at? We're at 25. We need to do 2 more waves. Not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, then we can do the final armor upgrades. I don't need to do 2. I'm just being extra. Yeah. Also, yeah, King Gliok. We personally did a lot of that the last few streams. Well, besides like the last 2. But prior to that, we did a lot of it because we had to get the upgrade parts for like the ancient hero aspect. And also the Royal Guard stuff. Where's that spot? I don't know. So yeah. Personally, I felt those are the last Gleoks we would kill in the playthrough. King Gleoks. Nighttime. It's like sometimes I do it and it doesn't work. So most times it works, it seems. This sort of waiting for restocking. Morning. So yeah, will it be done by next Wednesday? I'll make sure next Wednesday is the last stream. So yeah, I think we're dealing with the stocking problem. So it did work initially, but it feels like to an extent, it feels like it's not supposed to work because that's how it was in Breath of the Wild. But sometimes the game cracks in tiers specifically, so who knows? Yeah. We just need 2 more batches. We have the money, although we'll have to make a bit more to actually upgrade the armors. Yeah, so something, you just need to do that, but with a full reload too. Wait, I wonder if you can just save and reload and do it? Or maybe it has to be both. Or, you know, I don't know. A lot of conjecture, theories, experimentation. I think the Blood Moon restocked it. Yeah, that's actually a good... Huh. You know, that's a good point. Usually it shouldn't do that, but because the Blood Moon was there, I think that did, yeah. So... Okay. For like beetle shops where it's like the inventory isn't like actually out on like a table. In this game, you can just do the method that we're trying to do. Where you just, you know, wait till night or wait past night and then it restocks. But for these, you need to both wait past night and have a full reload because it has to like replace the things. Which usually that means saving and reloading, but in this case, since the Blood Moon happened that first time, that's also valid. Okay, so that's a bit different from Breath of the Wild. Interesting. Good to know. Nighttime or morning. Because in Breath of the Wild, simply if you were in that area, like, I don't know how big the zones are because it's different for each area, but there was one time where like close enough to a stable when midnight passed. Then we warped to that stable and then try to like buy things, but nothing was restocked. It's either stable or shop, don't remember exactly, but same thing applies across both in that game. Save and reload. But yeah, that's because you have to be fully out of the area. In this game, it doesn't matter. Interesting. Wow. Which is the harder 100%? That would be this game. It just has at least double the amount of content as Breath of the Wild. Like, whatever your time is to 100% Breath of the Wild, can easily add another 100 hours in this game. Because you got the depths, you got the extra shrines. I think there's more main content. So, that'll do it. Sky. Okay, 31. Drained our wallet pretty good. Oh yeah, next Minish Cap stream, I almost forgot because I've been so busy working on a stats video. I'm trying to get that up soon, so it'll be contingent on that. But maybe this Friday, if not, well, I'll have it scheduled tomorrow regardless. If it's scheduled, then, well, I guess you'll know. So we either schedule it for Friday or sometime early next week. So yeah. Okay, never mind. I was pacing to make sure we're good. I want to talk to this person because, yeah, they buy things that we like to have. It's funny, they always talk about amber becoming easier to, you know, come by. The selling price is lower. Only want to buy them at a high price these days. Even though she only does the amber trade like the first time. Like, I've reloaded this interaction so many times and have done it. I've only gotten the amber trade once. But she always boasts about buying amber. It's like the doorbuster. What gets you in, and then you wind up selling all your valuable stuff. And not amber. Then you have a bunch. Okay. So now we're just gonna make some more money. Hello, Spice. Hello. Buy my stuff. Oh, you can still sell diamonds for the same price as Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, that's 150 instead of 280? Yeah, 280. Okay, just to make some money though, I need to sell something. Best things for selling. Okay. You know what? I have a bunch of the meats. We need to make estimated like 1,500 more. In that range. I think a little less actually. Best way to do that. I just don't want to sell a stack of meat. I'm gonna really try to stretch the value. 5 at once. Full recovery. Oh, what the? No. So yeah. Oh, that was convenient. But yeah, the more ingredients you have in a dish, you're increasing the cell multiplier. So with 5 ingredients, you're increasing the cell multiplier by, I think, 1.8. So almost double, as if you were to just sell them individual. So 30 times, yeah, 35 times 5 would be 175, right? But this dish is 315, which is, yeah, 80% more than selling them all individual for 175. So we're gonna sell this really quick. I need 2 egg tarts. Some of this food does look kind of yummy, but not for later. Okay, we'll make 3 more. Sell those. Because it's 5 more armor pieces we're upgrading. They're each 500 rupees to upgrade. So we need 2,500 rupees. Or you know what? Yeah. This is actually overkill, but that, who knows? You need a little bit more. Yeah. I thought it was really going to drain our wallet more from buying gems. But alas, we're fine. Okay. Also, fun thing, it says full recovery, but in terms of the meat amount, yeah, 1 does 3, so 5 of them will do 15 hearts. But cooking doubles the hearts, so 15 turns into 30 hearts. But the thing is, you can have up to 40 hearts in this game. So as long as a dish satisfies at least 30 hearts worth of food, you can instantly get another free 10. Because the reason for that is Breath of the Wild's max was 30 hearts, so the food was designed to run that way. So if you put 3 raw gourmet or 5 raw gourmet meats together, by itself they'll be 15 hearts. Cooking it doubles it to 30. So instead of putting 30 hearts, you just put full recovery. But in this game, the foods had the same values, but they decided, you know what? If something's healing for 30 hearts, we're just going to make it full. So you get 10 extra hearts for free, technically, if you're maxed out in that way. I just thought that was neat to share. So as long as something heals for 30 hearts, it'll always say full recovery, healing all the way up to 40. So, and that's all just based on the Breath of the Wild DNA. So yeah, it's kind of cool. The next thing would be, oh yeah, Fairy Fountain. Which one are we going to? This will be the last one. You know, for that sake, this has been like my favorite one, so we'll go here. This is a skydive one, so we'll change into skydiving clothes. Also, yeah, thank you guys for being here, sticking with the stream, and I'm glad you enjoy it, because it has been fun. And, yep, we'll still be doing Wednesday series. I try to put everything in the description, just little updates, but, yeah, next Wednesday series will be the next playthrough, and it'll be a challenge run, and it'll be fully announced next week. So, there'll always be Wednesday night streams, same time as usual. Also, yeah, 40 hearts and tears. It's quite nice. They had to up the ante again from Breath of the Wild. It was 10 hearts for so long. Breath of the Wild increased it to 30. And then tears doubled the normal amount. I think the first Zelda game was like 16, right? I believe it was 16 hearts. So 10 hearts is like the normal, but it did get less at some points, at least. At least in that game. Yeah, I believe so. I have to look up the exact thing, but I think it's 10 for all games besides the first was 16. And then Breath of the Wild 30, Tears 40. We're going to switch into the armor that we're maxing out, Skyward Sword. It's got the bangs. I like Skyward Sword. Fun game, cool look. Yeah. So yeah, sell my Bright Brooms. I only keep those maxed out because if I don't have my Bright Blooms maxed out, I'll always feel the need to constantly pick them up, and that just takes so much time going in every cave picking up seeds. So as soon as I hit 999, I just stopped using them, stopped picking them up, stopped selling them. So then whenever I see them, I just never have to worry about them, you know? peace of mind, clear it out. This will be the last thing. But for now, well, we're gonna finish maxing this out. Oh, we needed actually more luminous stones than I thought. I'm glad we got those extra few then, because I didn't realize we needed that many. But okay, finish the awakening set. What is the hardest Zelda game I've played? I think objectively Zelda 2. I've never beaten it, nor do I really plan to. It's just Kaizo difficulty, frame input, you know, combat scenarios. I don't know how to explain it. It's just the enemies are very unfair, require very precise patterns and adaptability. Okay, we'll do the Skyward Sword set. But yeah, it sucks. Zelda 1 is also very hard too, because everything from like, what, the 6th dungeon starts getting really crazy. Pretty fair before that, then it's just like enemy spam. How fast have I beaten Breath of the Wild? I never really speedrun the games because that's just not the type of challenges I prefer. I like ones with more like personality and where you can just do a variety of things rather than perfecting a certain element of it. So I mean, I've had some pretty quick challenge runs before, like ones where I kind of just rushed again and stuff like that. So nothing really timed, but several playthroughs and a lot of the challenge runs were under 10 hours. So even like the 4 Divine Beast ones. Yeah. The Tears runs anywhere from like 15 to 20. So even, you know, a lot longer to do a smaller percentage of the content. Yeah. We did the Skyward Sword set. Have this maxed out. Awakening Trousers, and we'll just do the final little scan. Because this will be the second to last objective of the run complete. This is all armor upgrades. We spent so much time and pain doing it. But good pain for the most part. Besides Star Fragment farming, excessive dragon farming, and Lizalfos tail farming was the worst. But we finished that. You need like too many of those. Elemental tails that barely drop. But yeah, had to do a lot of King Gleeok killing. That was another one. Most of everything else just kind of came through more killing. Had to get some extra like Zonite captain parts though. Because most of them scaled up by the time we needed more. But at last, this was a huge diamond suck and star fragments, but the final armor piece and the final upgrade, Tears of the Kingdom, enhance away. And with that, left with just 400 rupees. I don't know if there's any special dialogue for upgrading all of them, so we'll see. Because I never did this in any Zelda game. Because you couldn't in Breath of the Wild with the inventory cap. But there it is. All armor members upgraded. I hope you like it. Looks like that's not possible right now. Which, yeah, I feel like there's not custom dialogue because you could technically have more armors, like duplicates, and then upgrade those. But we don't, but that is it. Everything from here on out is just the last few seeds. Which feels awesome. Like, it is actually every armor piece in the game. We can hold them all, we can upgrade them all. A lot of 20s across the boards. Some 28s. Yeah, this is like something we're just doing gradually throughout the whole playthrough. I need a good way of like tracking. We're just gradually just getting materials. When we had them, we spent them. And I was kind of surprised, but it took us all the way to the second to last stream. Still the same percentage as of when we first went to the Elden area, because that does not get you map percentage. But now everything left is just Koroks, which do. So let's see, 2 over here. You know, yeah, we can check. Or actually, one. We'll get this one. This is like the last like 25-ish. I don't remember exactly. We started today with 40 left. Now we're just gonna get as many as we can today. Get the rest next week. Because next week will be a mixture of doing that and whatever other little send-off things and Also selling our entire inventory. But planning in at least somewhat close today. Blow him off. You're no longer the scout. What could we use? 2 duplex bows? Okay. Oh, right. He was an archer one. They die quicker to headshots. There we go. That's working well. A little bit of fire, a little bit of ice, something nice. Chain him there. Shut him up. Infinite combos. Could go to the river or paddle him there. Switch just back and forth. The tree can take care of him. Or I can take care of the tree. Explosions. We're gonna die with any bomb. The bees just got roasted off. Do a little jump attack. Oh! Bees are more dangerous. Okay. The fire did it. I'm cool with that. I like this thing a lot. Yeah. This guy's mean. As ever. Also, yeah, the game doesn't give you anything special for getting all armor upgrades. It makes sense why not, because you could technically... Well, I mean, it could. I know why there's not custom dialogue from the fairy, because, like, technically you can have more than one of an armor for, like, aesthetic reasons. If you want to, like, dye it differently. So, technically I'm not done upgrading armor, because if I ever decide to buy duplicates, you can still go to them to upgrade it. So, yeah. It's not a commonly tracked thing. It's not normally part of 100%. I just kind of count of it as such. Because 100% has different meanings towards everyone, honestly. So for Breath of the Wild 100%, it's basically the same as this, but without armor upgrades. In that game, I justified it because there was an armor cap, so you couldn't hold every single armor set in the game. In the base game DLC, yes, but not with amiibos. But in this game, they removed the armor cap, so... Now, it feels fair that if there's no armor cap, you should be able to hold everything and upgrade it. But for normal 100%, it's basically everything that I'm doing minus the armor upgrades. I just really want to do it, just for that pride reasons, so. It feels nice. I'm using these great armors. Do anything. Oh, it's probably right there. Little stump log. Oh well. Why did I expect to make that work? 2 for 1? You got this, guys. Your water. You should get closer. Oh. Yay. 553. Oh, what the? It just started making beam. Oh no! He drowned himself. I forgot that Chujus can drown in water. Gelatinous jelly is built different. Didn't even kill. Tulin. Yep. Hardest boss here. Ooh, we can yoink that fishy out. Mighty crap. Well, that's one. There's one in the navel, which... It's cool that they put a cave there, because I always like this spot. It's literally just a divot. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. Some things I really liked in some of the Breath of the Wild mods, like... The 2 biggest Breath of the Wild mods were Relics of the Past and Second Wind. Relics of the Past was more of like a combat overhaul mod, difficulty one. Second Wind was just like a general, like, you know, enhancement to the game. Like there was a lot of new like species and like little settlements and stuff like that. Shrine overhaul. But they did a really cool thing with this area. Like I just remember they put like a bunch of like of like ruins and like paths and stuff through it, but it had like a lot of depth to it, so the area was utilized very well. And I don't think any of those mods are being developed anymore, but when we did play them on the channel, they were so much fun. And certain little areas like that were so cool to explore. So it's like the one time I got to experience the redesigned Hyrule before Tears. But very fun stuff. Yeah, Hylian shield for classic look. Or, you know, you could use the hero shield. It just has a big piece of meat on it. This is my surfing version. Crap. I planned well. And reversal. He just stands and waits for it. Big dummy. Not dead. Ow. Left an opening. Bye-bye. Heart story. He felt the love. And one back. Imagine dying while you freeze. The corpse doesn't say though. I wish he would have had divine beast runes in this game. Stuff like that would be cool, honestly. Like, I totally get why Sheikah stuff went away though, because it's supposedly just like all vanished because it served its purpose. So it's like just kind of mysteriously fizzled out, like teleported away or whatever. At least that was the explanation for it. But yeah, that's why they didn't have any runes of stuff besides like the very couple things. And like, I think Nintendo Tech Lab still has a guardian or something. There's like one guardian rune still in the game. But anything else useful just stopped working. Because they did allude to that at the end of, well, the end of Breath of the Wild. That Ruta stops working. And then developers confirmed later that the tech soon vanished. Because it fulfilled its role. That era of the world is now over. And there was the rebuilding era, and then now the upheaval era. So it's like 3 separate eras. Oh, cool. Also, no wonder I missed this one. By the cave entrance, but who looks up, you know? I don't. Would have been a great cutscene to have in Breath of the Wild. I guess he just assumed that they wouldn't be following that up. It was like, why show the tech disappearing if they're not making a sequel? And then they kept having so many good DLC ideas that they're like, well crap, now we're making a sequel. Ooh, fancy. This armor does give attack up. Just the level 1, like 20% up buff. But it's there alright. Oh wait, I can ascend through this. I don't need to pass through. Before the shock bites. It might bite soon. Get to a crab. Anywhere I can ascend. There we go. Mash until it works. Or doesn't. Not a stream without booping a Korok on the head. Of course. It's like if they didn't want that, then they would walk all the way first. It's like they're asking for it. Here. Give him a trial by fire. One more. I think these are very splashy. Bye-bye. Tall grass is everywhere. Take advantage of it. Expected a challenge. Capable of so much more. Bravery gets fish. Yum yum. Just 2 whole fish on a stick. Also, oh, wow. Was I here before? I probably flew over, judging by the line. So judging by my hero's path, we're almost out in data. The whole goal is to finish 100% before I ran out. Because, what's nice to just have your whole adventure log saved. Otherwise, it starts overwriting stuff. But, yeah, also good for, like, if you need to find out other mini-bosses you need to kill and stuff. Because you can check which areas you haven't been to. Because if it starts overwriting data, it'll start overwriting actually important stuff you could view back on. It's like, oh, I haven't been here. But you may have just very early in the playthrough, you know? So, good thing to keep in mind. If you're trying to 100%, it's good to do it before that fills up. Which we were in no rush and we still did it before it fills up. Like, we spent a lot of time just dawdling around, messing around. But, because if you spend a lot of time doing that, it may be a problem. There's a limit to how much fun you can have. No, just... I guess in this save, like, other types of experimentation I didn't save over. No thanks. It's a little too much of a catapult. That's literally just a rocket strat, yeah. Rocket sled, yeah. But the stabilizer could be cool. 2 rockets then. Alright. With stabilizer, it doesn't matter. Okay, off we go. Blast. That works. Again, back in the naval. Oh. Yay, right? Okay. That was almost... It was pretty much perfect. You could barely get more perfect. Oh, and Bloopy joined. Bloopies give good, like, Korok energy. So. They're silly, small, prance around. Where'd he go? Where is he? That's not the cave. It's past me. It's get past me. I'm the cave guard. Money. Okay. Cool. Pin the starting location. Oh, there's one up there. A lot of them are going to be one-offs, so that's just going to be what we have to do. I want to see the other regions first. Like, stuff like that. Okay, some of these we can just fly down into. I don't mind getting some of these one-offs right now. So maybe those 2, this one. Also one right there. Okay. Do I like yeeting Koroks off the Great Sky Island? I guess there are some of those there. You could, if you're feeling extra cruel. So, you could burn them in some grass, throw them far, give them to the enemies. My favorite's Recall Hell, where you just, you know, send them through torture and they go flying somewhere from a rocket. They can just recall it so they just live that trauma back. So, for Koroks, it's okay. For the pain they provide us. Love this area. Okay. So now, yeah, it's just gonna be a matter of getting that. I keep forgetting to look at the Korok count, whatever we were at. You can't go off what's in your inventory because just always a random number. Did I ever see this? Probably something I just threw back. Unless, yeah. Again, zone I run, helpful. Just not now. Shock fishing, nice. Close to killing. The music here is phenomenal. First time exploring the Sky Islands was just magic, you know? Nothing else, just bliss, magic, and great. Could probably... No, there's always one charge you get per each, mostly. I checked a lot out here. The sun, the shock. I'm gonna change outfits here. What's a cool shield we could put on? Bunnies. Maybe bunnies with a nice zonai. Oh yeah, I'm gonna miss this look. Because you can't dye the pants normally. Although that kind of fits too. Either or. It is that you can't dye the pants. It's like, yeah. I don't remember what was here. It's probably a chest though. Was it a sage as well? Might have been. Seems like it'll give you something good. Trying to think. It's a Korok on top of a tree. Is that it's a Lionel. Oh yeah, they kept that Lionel there, didn't they? Oh wait, no, there was a hinox here, Lionel there. Did they just swap them, or what is over here now? Could just be a unique type thing. Okay, just empty. Hinox moved out. There's the Lionel downstairs. Oh, one of these. Blow it somewhere else. Can you blow it? No. Boop. Oh! Not like it's very hard, but sure. Yeah, magical music up there. The sky music is just phenomenal. All of it. Yeah, especially the stuff there. Nope, 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 nope. You find a little bit? I don't mind that. We're gonna fight normally, or what's the scoop? A little bit normally, then we'll end with the hefty stuff. So, what's your best tool? I might just whack down the Master Sword a little bit. Then we'll go with a Zonai Shield, just because it looks cool. Aesthetic only. Okay. Frost isn't helping against it. Woo. Tooling helped quite a bit. Break it. All right. And then we got some other 3x bows now. Good. See, even just with this, not even attack buff, but pure hits. Oh crap. Come at me. Woo. Still got it in. Out. Right, so we don't burn. Love just cycling him, moving a bit. Oh, got it again because of fire. Literally chain that twice. I don't think I've done that before. I don't care. Break it. And for this last one, you know what? We've been nice enough. Give you a few windows. Doesn't deserve life. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. The actual best weapon for it. It's nice. It's handy. And okay, this one doesn't scale. Well, yeah. The Lionel's just naturally a white mind, so that's why. But they're cool though. Also, thank you so much, Evie, for the 10. How long have I been streaming? Just in general or today? In general, I assume 2018. How many years ago was that? 920? 6 years ago. So actually, it would be 6 years in June I've been streaming. So I started my channel like a year prior to that, just kind of after, or just kind of as like a after high school hobby. Didn't have a lot of people to talk about like Zelda stuff with in person, so my channel was like my outlet for that. Very fun. Started streaming a year later because a bunch of people wanted to see me play the game. It was actually my third playthrough. Yeah, third playthrough of Breath of the Wild is when I started streaming. And since then we did a lot of other Zelda games and did a lot of stuff with Breath of the Wild and runs and now Tears. So it's been a very ongoing cycle and a very awesome chapter of my life. So yeah, thank you guys for enjoying these because it's been a blast. I'm looking for Zonai charges because I totally need more parts. Well, technically, yeah, I just don't know what this gives. I see Gacha machine. I gamble with parts. Okay, no, yeah, I guess fans. Okay. No, you know, let's be silly. We just got a bunch of these. I just want to see this one once more. Cause we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Enough. You just stop counting after a point. Another one. Oh, is this too much? That's fine. I never tried doing 2 at once because I feel like you lose some. But we have everything, so there's nothing to lose. Yeah, what if we just keep going? I'm curious now. I don't think you're supposed to do this. I think some start despawning, so. Nothing's despawning. My game's not even very laggy. I think it's just not even spawning them until we pick up some. Oh, and there's more. Wait, mash. Oh my god. Mash harder. Oh my god. Too many. There's just 3 loads worth. My hand hurts. I can't outpace it. I just got cramped. Okay. How many? It feels like I'm multiplied. Okay. So you can let it stack and it gives you all of them, literally. You can just tell which parts we got a lot of. Yeah. Now next time I'm gonna do it to one that has fans, springs, and rockets specifically, because that's what I use the most of. But you can hardly tell with the fans because I just got like all of them back. So, well, at a point they do despawn. Okay, I mean that would make sense. I'm surprised to let me. Probably even just one more assumption, maybe. Still funny. I dig that. I dig the silly. Yeah, break the game. I don't even have enough Zonai parts too. But yeah, apparently there's like an overload thing with that. I know people have done like dupes, but I don't know how that works. But it would make sense. I mean, they hard limit like anything else. Like, I know for like loose items, like if you kill like monsters and stuff, I'm pretty sure it's 20 drops, then it starts despawning things. So that's a lot lower than even just one giant wave of that. There's like a limit for like arrow spawns too, like how many like arrows can be like sticking in something before they stop doing that. I think that's like 10, I'm not sure. But it's somewhere around that mark, that 10-20 mark for everything. Despawns. But they just went nuts with the other one, so. What's that? Korok. It's gonna be in the tree. Wow. Wow. I could have never guessed. This exact tree trunk is in like 100 different spots in the world. Sometimes you put a mushroom in it. This time a Korok. Just little trinkets. Also, what's my favorite Zonai device? I just like the springs because you can stack them, put it on your shields. But the rockets has the most like silly potential. You know, you can shoot stuff anywhere. So springs and rockets are just good for that. But you know, these work well in tandem. So it's otherwise it's pretty hard to have a favorite. It's like the combinations are important. Also, shock, weak guy, shock orbs. Oh, nice! That was a nice combo. I do need to find my boomerang now, but hunting for a shooting star. I had to farm like 100 of them for the playthrough. Yeah, the monster attacked, reached a place. Well, oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. I started to feel that they weren't going to give me food, and that's the only reason why I saved those guys. I don't need to be lectured about shooting stars. Ooh. Mind my rudeness. This is the one horse. Oh, that horse blended in with the rock. It's gray enough. And then we got that. Zucchini plains. That's all maxed. Okay. I need the leaves we gotta get. I'm really just getting some of the one-offs now. Like that, I didn't go there. I don't have a set rhyme or pattern here. I could go to the tallest point in the map. I put a thing there because it would be silly. So, we're gonna do that. Let's see. What's our Korok count at? We started, oh, 979. We started at 960. So, almost half of them in the stream on top of all the armor upgrades that we finished. So yeah, just 21 Koroks. We're not going to finish that today because most of them are still pretty spaced out. I'm not just trying to rush that. I'm going for a while too. Because naturally at the pace we've been going, it's like, don't want to go deep into the night. Plus, because the next stream, we're not just doing the Koroks. At the end, we're going to be well, selling off all the materials to see what our monetary worth is. So, figured that'd be fun. Also, I picked this spot, but it's really there. There I can go. Let's do it. My eyes go to every single one, but the one I want to see. How high up we are. Mountains, not a problem. Even the sky ship. Oh, there's like side. Where's the sky ship? Where's the arc? It went missing again. Don't think it rendered. Even that's pretty high. But I'm pretty sure that is the highest, so. Above Lookout Landing. Because you gotta look out. So, it's silly. The fall music is great. And we're just above it. Look at my mini-map. As of like last week, I pinned every single last Korok in the map, which took many hours because I had to search on a map like every location. So there's a floating platform. Have I been to this one? Oh, I haven't. Okay. These are never like super important, but it's always still cool to check out. Let me get my one single zone A charge. Or large zone A. Okay. A large something with the zone A type. Yay, beginner loot. On top of the Korok Mountain. Easy. Oh. Yeah, literally. On the nose. Okay. We'll keep going across. I'll say a favorite Zelda game, well, besides Breath of the Wild and Tears, obviously. It always alternates between like Ocarina, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. Like those three just each bring a unique gameplay element, I think, that I like a lot. Ocarina's general energy I love a ton. Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess have just phenomenal dungeons. I don't know. It's like all very fun. I love the, yeah, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword for similar reasons. Ocarina just for just the energy you feel in the game is just hard to match, honestly. I just love it. It is nostalgic. Nostalgia is also just like a huge theme in the game. Love all the very fun interactions, especially the stuff with like Sheik. So yeah, love it all. Yeah. Skyward Sword is also home to like my favorite chapter in any Zelda game. Like if you classify stuff by chapters, like the start of a segment to like the end of the dungeon, it's like a chapter. So like in this game, like getting to the desert all the way till you beat the Lightning Temple could be a chapter. But yeah, favorite chapter in any Zelda game is Sand Ship from Skyward Sword. So cool. It's all like the time altering stuff. Pirate stuff. Wind Waker vibes. It's great. Oop, there we go. Just enough. Favorite Zelda character in any game? I love Cass a ton. He's just the cool guy who's always kind of there, and hearing his melody just in the distance just always sparked joy. So I like that. Sidon's also amazing, and Urbosa or Volley. Zelda's character is just amazing in these two games. But yeah, outside Breath of the Wild tiers, I've always loved the King of Red Lions from Wind Waker. So very cool companion. Just boat, talking boat. Midna's also always great too. Yeah, those two come to mind right away. Just up there. Okay, let me get that down one. Line. It is Lionel after Lionel. Like, what's going on? Or, for the most part. They're just still tucked away in this game, or just in odd spots. But, I guess we are going to odd spots, you know? Bink. Use up the one that needs to be used up. He deserves death. What? I hit a rock! Ow. Make it. Okay. With 3 shot, you should. Because, yeah. Let me look. My Lionels are nothing. Bye-bye. A god weapon. And I'll take generic loot. Yep. 10 arrows. Was that another 10? I don't know. Still. Positive return. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. I found like all these very late in the playthrough. Like I feel like I started seeing them like a couple streams ago. It's always the ones I didn't check, but it's like a sparkle trail, but instead of like on a treetop, you have to build to it. This one's kind of cool. It seems like you have to make a bridge across the rocks, maybe? Maybe make an I-beam could work too. I think it wants an I-beam, but we're gonna make a bridge across the rocks. Because that's what I want to do. Perfection. It probably wanted an I-beam. Wait, no, that's the furthest one, isn't it? Screw depth perception. I have no perception. Okay. You know what? Definition of we make it work. Good. Because why not? Okay, we'll go down there. I'm gonna monocycle. Actually, no, we're gonna take a random horse. No, I'm gonna monocycle. I lied. I'm a huge liar. So we'll build a monocycle. So I see I just got asked a bunch of questions. We'll do a lightning round really quick as I'm driving over. So 1 second. Monocycle is near the top, I believe. Yep. Here it is. Okay. Let's see. Favorite divine beast would be probably Naboris from Breath of the Wild. I just really like the sand stuff. Thunderblight's a painful boss, but it's always one that challenges me, so I dig that a lot. Another good contender would be Redania, because I like how its mechanic is flipping at 90 degrees, which is probably the most extreme one for a divine beast. So I appreciate that element a lot. So we gotta go the other way. I noticed that. Favorite boss in general? Well, I do like Thunderblight. I also do like Got from Majora's Mask a lot. It's literally just like a race mixed with a fight. It's really cool. Xanth is also very diverse. So those are some that come to mind. Let's see. Favorite medley from any Zelda game? I still really love Cass's theme a ton. So that really takes the cake for me. But I'm also trying to think older songs. Midna's theme. And not Midna's Lament. Like, I know Midna's Lament's like, you know, people's favorite for the most part. But Midna's theme, for some reason, just, I don't know. That one just grabs me so much more. But Midna's Lament is also very good. But I really just like Midna's theme too. So. Which, for the record, Midna's Lament is the one with like the piano. Midna's theme is the one with like the strings. So there is a difference. But Lament is the more iconic one. Well, I love them both. It's just that one sticks to me. So. Favorite region in this game really alters. I've always appreciated the jungle, I think, because Zelda's never really had a jungle. In this game, it's all right, but Breath of the Wild, for being so interesting, really stood out. Wasn't too much different in this game, so for this game, I would have to probably go with the big regional areas that they changed. So like the canyon adding the water section, the giant mine area in Goron City, that sort of stuff. So yeah. So do we kill Mr. Guy? We're gonna have fun with this. Oh, he's a bomb thrower. That's fine. You won't last long. Your friends in your back are no longer friends. Bye-bye. All the way in the air. 3 of them that time. Death launch. That's just my favorite. Oh, thanks, Dylan. What a pal. What a guy. Alright, don't use that for combat. Oh, we should use a hammer weapon. No. I don't mind this. Not even desperate strength. Whoa, the amber's going everywhere. Woo! So was I. Okay. Oh, he didn't. Damn. He survived the wrath of a talus. Good stuff. Man. Yeah, this has been really fun today, though. So thank you guys for being here. Playthrough's been great, but like, I don't know, especially like these last couple of streams. Well, the energy's really there for just overcoming this huge milestone. But also, yeah, just I think that on top of like the sentimentality of it, finishing this up, and just how fun Tears naturally is. Just the art of exploring around and always experimenting and always being a fun time. Rock behind rock. He thought he was crafty. It was a little bit. No wonder I haven't found it till now. And also we got just one in the field. I had a feeling we just missed one in the center. So it's just the shield surf away, isn't it? Okay. Ugh. Favorite dungeon in Tears of the Kingdom would be Goron Temple. Mostly these are first impressions because out of all 5 dungeons in the game, I've only replayed 2 of them, and that was for challenge runs. So replayed Lightning Temple, replayed Water Temple. Water Temple's cool because it feels like the whole buildup is part of the temple, and it's the actual temple parts like the end. It feels the most cohesive in that way. It's really neat. Although the temple part's like the shortest, it just, the energy is there, you know? Lightning Temple's objectively has the most stuff going on. And they always really put the most into the desert regions. It just, to me, like, the whole, like, pyramid aesthetic and, like, you know, activate the pillars, pyramid rises up. A lot of games already do that, so it wasn't as magical as it could have been. You know, just if something's overdone in media, just, it's cool still, but it's like, oh yeah, we did, you know, the desert quest, you know? Like, that felt like the desert level to me. Still very cool, though. I love the mirror stuff. The Gibdos were a fun, unique enemy to fight. Just, you know, crawly dudes that I hate, but he's light against them, and it's kind of cool. Because I like mirror shields. But yeah, Goron Temple's my favorite. So. Sorry. Took a while to answer that, but yeah, Goron Temple's very cool because I like minecarts. And that's basically it. I've not replayed it though. Same with the Wind Temple and the Construct Factory. But I will in other challenge runs, so. Spacing it out, because as much as the first experience is awesome, I think a second experience is almost just as good. And in like a different way. It's like, you know what's coming up because you played it, but that's like the time you really get to like relish in it. Like, you're not actively thinking about, you know, exploring it the first time, like what's coming up. Like, you know kind of what's coming up, but you're just really appreciating the moment. So it's like two complementing experiences. I value the second experience almost as much as the first in that way, if that makes sense. So I'm excited for when I get to play him again, so I'm not directly rushing it. So, but yeah, especially the Goron Temple. Construct Factory had great puzzles. Wind Temple is cool too. I more so like the build-up. It felt like a less complicated Divine Beast otherwise, but I mean, Divine Beasts are awesome, so naturally I love that too. So yeah, nothing weak. It's like just me being slightly critical to almost perfection. So yeah, all great stuff. Cool. I think that backwards headshot's very hard. We tried. You could be a fan of this. Bye. Yeah, you like Lightning Temple because it feels like a real temple with traps and mazes. I did like that element, like in terms of just what it was, and yeah, like the traps and stuff, like the spiky floors and whatnot. That stuff was cool. Yeah, I really love them all at the end of the day. Okay, I'm trying to find like one more little hang off because the cockerico ones we can do on the final stream, or the ones in this area would be kind of cool. There is one right there. It's on the pond. Also there. I choose you. I choose you. I choose you. Okay, we'll do this one. Yeah, went full Indiana Jones with the Lightning Temple. It was awesome. Yeah. Maybe I'm just slightly critical on it. It's like, it's easy to, especially like in the months reflecting after a game. I've noticed that a lot with tiers. It's like a lot of people just want to slam it, and there's a very big cycle when it comes to like big franchises, especially Zelda, where it's like after that honeymoon phase, when you beat a game, you spend so much time in it, you really had the best time, and you keep constantly thinking about that experience, but you start overanalyzing it. And it comes with this weird phase where like 6 months after a game releases to like even the next like year afterwards, people are just oddly critical, and you notice that even just with all the YouTube thumbnails you see and like Twitter posts, or just, you know, it's mainly people online talking about it. I feel like when just normal people talk about a game, it's like yeah, that was an awesome thing, but you know, online environments make us more critical to like overanalyze stuff. So especially people in the content space, we're just like slamming the game 6 months after launch, just like, oh, this micro thing was wrong with it, and just like, it's too much. You know what? It's easy to do, but this game was awesome. We all had that awesome first experience, and it's okay to be critical, but like, there's just too much great stuff. So that's how I see it. If you truly felt that way from the start, I think it's totally valid to keep feeling that way. So, because even when I first played Breath of the Wild, I was critical a little bit after launch, and I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, just, there's so many good things. It just, we gravitate towards the negative. So, that's all I need to do. I could have went a little bit faster. Look at that thing. I always like seeing those. It's like a remnant of the past quest. I'll say a most terrifying enemy in Tears of the Kingdom. Everyone remembers the Gloom Hands. I was just freaking out. There. Not like you can do much. Oh, especially not in the rain. Another one of these. I'm always gonna miss them. But it's almost always the slanted logs. I just have to learn, relish in the pattern. This one. Okay. It's like I want to get the Zora ones. So that leaves us for next stream a couple loose ones, mainly stuff around there. The southeastern side of the map, mostly. But, you know what? We're going to at least get this one. We can also check the count, because I can only do it on the loading screen. 985. Okay. So we'll do one more that leaves us 14 for the final stream. In between just, you know, wrapping up the playthrough, doing the item selling. And yeah, next week we'll be announcing that next playthrough, which is going to be a challenge run. So, first time we are doing a challenge run as a normal playthrough, because it is a bit of a longer one. So it's not one I can do over like a weekend like I usually do. Also, what order of dungeons should you do for your second playthrough? See, what I recommend, I mean, at first I pretty much did base order with one switch. So I did Wind, Goron, Lightning, then Zora. Well, technically it's Wind, Goron, Zora, then Lightning. But I think the Water Temple is always a great first one because you get the Zora armor. So that's just my take on that. And with the Zora armor, there's a lot of potential to getting up to the other Sky Islands that have the waterfalls. Because those waterfall Sky Islands, they drop down anytime it's raining. So as long as it's raining, there'll be a path from the surface to the sky for like many chains. So like that's my biggest argument for doing water first. So a similar one for Breath of the Wild even too. Because many waterfalls in that game for just fun things. At least get it before exploring like the jungle. Where it's very important. Also, oh. Of course it's gonna be this. And it's raining, so I'm gonna preemptively gets Mr. Frog out. Froggy. See, I dyed it green because you have to dye it green. It's a sin not to dye this green. Oh. We are not in the rain anyways. $565, that means the ending counts will be 65, 79? 579 extra Koroks. Because we just have 14 left. Yeah. So we have 14 Koroks left. 579 will be the ending counts. Which means only 421 of the Koroks were useful. For like weapon upgrades. I'm not sure how that compares to Breath of the Wild's number, but 421. I'm not sure what percentage of that. What's 421 out of 1,000 seeds would be 42%. So 42% of the game's Korok seeds are helpful for weapons. 42 is such a good number. So there we go. Gonna slide down, and Froggy Lizzle Zora region will be your stopping point. So thank you guys for watching. It was a very fun day today. Finished all the armors, which is cool. More than half the Koroks than we planned to. So next stream will just be the last few, kind of whatever ending shenanigans. Probably the last time we stream this save for that reason. And we'll do the big selling binge for our net worth. We're at almost zeroed out rupees. So again, I'm assuming somewhere over 300,000 we should be. If we sell all of these, maybe armors in there would be like 400,000, but I'm not too sure how much each sell for. I just know upgrading them increases the value. Yeah, I love all this stuff. The sky stuff. Probably my new favorite tiers armor for use because there's so much travel. To answer your question, aesthetics, I currently have a dyed phone I normally like, just because it fit a good look. But I really love the frostbite stuff. I think the look is awesome, and the normal blue color that it comes in is great. The other armors are nice, but these ones stick out to me a lot. So, hope that answers that. Hope I answered a lot of your questions. I should probably update the FAQ, which is in the description. But I have more of those Breath of the Wild questions, tiers questions in there, if you want to read them. Just down below with all of the links. So, thank you guys for watching. Grilled Cheese says goodbye as well, because he's been here ever since the halfway point. So, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. I'll have the next stream announced soon, but final stream will be next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll announce the next one that day too. So, have a good one. See you then. Bye.